Hey, y'all, welcome back to the Over the Head podcast. It's
This
your
one.
boy. God damn it. Hey, y'all, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Over the Head podcast. I'm your host, Kris Gardner, along with my co-host,
Alexandria K.
Man, and we are excited to be here. What's this, episode 4?
Yeah.
See, it's about consistency, and we want to thank James for making sure we're consistent, because James makes sure to text us and get on our ass and be like, hey, get y'all asses here.
Love
and we
James.
Here. We love James. But anyway, you know how we start out every episode. I need to know, because this has been a cool time. We actually had holiday season. You had Christmas and New Year. Christmas, I know you don't really celebrate Christmas. But what did you do over Christmas and New Year?
I laid in the bed and rested because the world was closed. So the world was closed.
You didn't cook?
No. I cooked for like a few people.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't just like random customers. It was some new regular customers. It was some new customers too. I did. My mom wanted to have a Christmas party and I cooked a little bit for her Christmas party. So annoying.
She had at her house?
Yeah. And that was really it. I spent my time resting because I knew like it was going to be slow for me, but I knew that once like the new year rolled in, everybody was going to be on some new year, new me stuff, diet. And so that the ball would get back rolling. So I kind of just like chilled while I had the time to. And then now like, you know, we're back to
Are people already on the new year, new me?
Yes. And I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you buy your kids gifts? Is that what you did?
I gave money. I didn't buy gifts. I actually bought my grandma's Christmas gift yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean,
She
my grandmother.
She didn't mind getting one that's this late?
No, my grandma knows I don't buy Christmas presents.
Why not?
Because I'm not a consumer. I'm a producer. So I'm not very big on consumerism. Christmas is a consumer holiday. It is meant to keep consumers poor. It is meant to make you consume. So the color red is actually meant to make you buy. That's why the word sale is always in red, and everything in Target is red, and Santa Claus's outfit is red. Coca-Cola came up with Santa Claus and put him in that red suit and sold their red can of Coke. So when you go out into the world and you see all of these red Christmas bows and red Christmas boxes and red clothes on display, it's just to make you consume. And I'm not a consumer, I'm a producer. So I was more like, I want to be the one producing the products to make the Christmas money. I'm not going to consume, because in all actuality, it's like people go broke behind this holiday and then have to wait, you know, for tax time or whatever. That's never been something that I've been interested in doing. So I'm not really big on purchasing presents and stuff like that. Now, spending time with family, absolutely. Yeah, that's fine.
But
I'll do that.
Not the superficial
But no, I'm
part.
not consumer. It felt like living in the Matrix to me. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Like, it was driving me nuts. Like, just going out and just hearing, have a holly jolly Christmas. Like every store you're going to, you're hearing this. And it's like, it's mesmerizing. It's hypnotizing
it's the Christmas
people.
Spirit.
No. And so I watched Home Alone for the first time. Like I've never sat down and watched Home Alone. I was watching while I was getting my hair done. And I was like, oh, okay, this is where the Christmas tradition and like they used to hypnotize people with movies. Now they do it with social media. But back in the day, it was like
songs.
Movies.
Mariah Carey.
No, it was the movies. Like, oh, have some holiday cheer. That came from movies. And so people wanted to do what they saw in the movies. They saw, you know what I mean? Like,
well, I think that's a lot of life and
yeah,
everything that we do.
Of course, but it's not really movies anymore. It's run to social media now.
Media, yeah. Influencers.
Right.
You know, but okay, I do want to go back to your point about the colors, the red being in sales, because, you know, I make flyers and stuff. And I took a marketing class for one, you know, whatever, when in college. It was like one class. And that was one thing they talked about was colors and height.
Okay.
Where, like, when you walk into like a gas station or whatever, the candy is normally lower.
Okay.
Why?
I don't know.
Kids are shorter. See what I'm saying? Whereas, you know what I mean? Like we're going to put short stuff and normally candy when it comes to the aisle when you're about to check out, right?
Okay.
What do? They put the stuff that's real low. Why do they have this candy real low below the thing?
Because my kids right
who's
here.
going to be standing there staring at it saying,
and
hey, mommy, can I get a piece? And I thought that was
a good
crazy.
lesson.
And then colors. So when you're making a flyer,
okay,
like if I'm making a flyer to come to a comedy show, I don't put red.
Okay.
Sometimes I put a little red because red means stop.
Okay.
So I put a lot of green. I put blue. because it's more inviting. Like green means what? And naturally,
Go.
when you see green, you think go. So if you see a lot of commercials, they're vibrant colors, green. That's why I didn't even think about the red means sale.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's a good one because marketing is. I got a book called Propaganda. That was the book I got. Right.
Okay. Talk
about social construct and how people think, and that goes into the marketing. That's why they don't say the word propaganda anymore. It's called PR. Mm-hmm. If you notice that, have you ever seen the word propaganda anytime? Like back in the 20s and 30s, it was a big deal, but propaganda doesn't even mean what it means today.
Red also is with urgency though, means urgency. So
Facts.
like CNN is written in red, and at the bottom there's like red.
Hot, breaking news.
Exactly.
Like colors, the colors that you see aren't random.
Of course.
That's what people don't know. Like I've studied into that. Like colors are not random.
The consumers don't realize that they are being hypnotized. And so that also bothers me. I'm the type of person that when I spend $1, I want to make $2. You know, so when I spend it, and just seeing people go out and consume, and it just does something to my spirit. Like it makes me like scream. But I also had an accountant, best friend. And so my mindset is just different than the average consumer. I have a mind frame like a producer and an accountant. So seeing people like spend frivolously is just like, especially people that don't have it, especially people that have no assets, no stocks, no portfolios, no insurance policies. You don't have any of that. You don't own your home. You don't own your car, and you're going and spending thousands of dollars on Christmas. Fuck no.
For toys that'll be broken in less than a week.
Yeah, it drives me nuts.
That's why. Okay, so, but I don't want to take people out of the Christmas thing because I mean, you'll have sales or eventually on Christmas. I have shows on day after Christmas.
No, I don't have sales on Christmas.
No. You should look.
I just said I didn't do. I know. I've got to figure
so
that
you
out.
can become
right?
less consumer.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I mean.
Right. Exactly.
That's what you. Yeah.
But even when I create menus though, like holiday menus are in red. You know, like hey, they have like bows on them and stuff. But it's crazy you said height though, because really where I said like, I was in shops at Legacy Hall. Yeah. I was going to Urban Trivia, which is great. And there was a Christmas box, like hot, as tall as this room, you know, with a big red bow on it. And it's like for, you know, people to take pictures and just seeing like everything in the shop. So like I said, just like all of that is mesmerizing people and they don't even realize it. That's the thing that like trips me out. So I just.
Nothing, any store you walk into, I don't care what store it is, nothing's accidentally put somewhere.
Right.
Everything is planned out, thought about. Every commercial that you see, the voices that you see behind the commercial, the speed of the commercial, the lights, the colors behind the commercial, all of it is thought out as far as like human thinking, human psychology.
What I didn't know is you had to, I can't think of the name of it right now and I hate that, but I didn't know you had to pay for those like displays when you walk into a store and there's like I can't remember the name of it right now, but like say you walk into a store and there's like a bunch of Takis and like a thing. Oh yeah. Takis actually has to pay for that to be right there. To and like it costs a lot of money to do. But when you're walking through Walmart or Target and there's like a down the middle of the aisle, there's like displays of things like that costs a lot of money to do that.
And why do they put it there? Because who's going to walk by? They're not going to necessarily go down every single aisle. But hey, if we put it right here and you have to pass it, you have to stare at your kid has to walk past it. Your kid's going to, hey, mommy, can we? And so it's very, I got into this like a couple of years ago. And that's why I started even reading that book. It's just because like when I started thinking about marketing, because I'm in comedy, I'm in a way, because I had to start thinking like, how do I, outside the box, how do I get fans? How do I get people in the shows? How do I do this? And part of it was, I went back to my marketing stuff. I started thinking about colors. I started thinking about font. I started thinking about like when do you promote? How do you promote? Like it's so much that goes into that. And I learned that from I partnered with a marketing company out of California one time, and it was just so like detailed the way they think about shit that I would never even have thought about. You know what I mean?
I love marketing. Marketing is my favorite thing about business. I absolutely love marketing, but I feel like I'm not a manipulative marketer, and I take pride in that. My goal is really to help people. You know, health is a priority to me. It's important to me. So my services are not to manipulate people into buying this product. Like you actually need to be healthy. You actually need to eat whole foods. And that's something that I believe in. So I'm going to promote this service to you to help you better your life, not necessarily all about me, which goes into stewardship, which is really important. If you use the gift that God gave you for stewardship, like you will always have provision. You will always have what you need if you use what God gave you to serve his people.
Okay, maybe it's just some of the women I talk to. about business, one thing that it's funny, I mean, in a way, just not ha funny, but just funny, is y'all have very good consciences when it comes to business.
Mm-hmm.
As far as, I don't want to trick anybody. I don't want to, I don't want to sell some. And in my head, I'm like, you gotta do what you gotta do to get the money.
That's
you know what
men.
I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, yeah, you gotta trick them a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, they don't necessarily know what they want. They don't know how, and that's what your job is as a salesman, is yes, you want everybody to be healthy, and that should be everybody's goal. But if you have to be healthy, why not come through me, right? And so you not manipulate, but you just you change the narrative, and this is what we talked about off camera. Like, the words that you use are very important. Is you have to word things in a way to where people feel like I cannot live without your product. I need Alexandria. When I think of health,
I feel like they can't live without my product anyways, though, because it's food. You cannot live without food.
But you can buy food from so many places. Why do I need it from you?
Because the food from other places is going to kill you.
There you go.
Jack in the Box is going to kill you.
Talk to me.
Whataburger is going to kill you.
Talk to me.
Salmon and mashed potatoes and broccoli is not going to kill you. You know what I'm saying? It's going to feed your brain. It's going to feed your gut, your kidneys, your liver, all of those things. It's going to make you better. Other people's food is going to kill you. And most of the time, other people's food tastes like shit. My food doesn't taste bad. It's delicious and it's good for you.
No, don't say the word bad. You should never, when you're talking about your business, you never use any negative connotations. You never say, or if you don't want to spend this money, there's ways to help make more money, or there's ways. You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't ever say anything. It's not bad. What I hear,
it's not that good.
I heard bad. I heard the word bad. What is bad associated? It's a negative connotation. I don't want bad. It's the best you ever had. Not only is it great for you, it's great to you. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not only great tasting, it's great for your health. It's not, now I'm never saying the words bad. It's not bad. It's okay. You can go anywhere. We're competitive pricing. No. You're gonna pay for what you get.
Right.
You see, and now I didn't say that my stuff is more expensive, but you want to pay for quality. See what I'm saying? Now I never said, no, it's more expensive, or you gotta, no, you want to pay for that quality. You know, when I go out to a nice restaurant, I expect great service. Why? Because I'm paying for that. And so that's what I offer you. I offer you great service, great food, and great health. You see what I'm saying? Now I've never said one thing bad. I'm not tearing anybody else down, but you're only boosting yourself up. Mm-hmm. So words are important. That's
wonderful.
Words are
That's
important.
Great. Yeah.
Come on, I got your back. You're my dog.
Oh man, I was gonna say, have you ever seen the post that was like the post that says, if somebody says somebody that's not charging for an arm and a leg, don't tag me. That's me.
There you go.
Don't tag me.
Don't tag me.
Not charging an arm and a leg. Don't tag me.
No, and it's not. I'm not charging an arm and a leg. I'm just making sure you're paying for the quality that you need.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything bad, James. Would you buy my food if I told you that? See, James wouldn't lie.
No, your spill was great.
Thank you. Clip that. Okay.
Wait, so how was your week? How was your New Year? How was your Christmas?
Oh shit, we need to talk about me. It was great. Okay, so went to Atlanta. Well, okay, went to Houston for Christmas because we always go to Christmas. My wife's family lives in Houston. For Christmas, we go to my family for Thanksgiving because food in Louisiana is better. I go to Houston for Christmas, and from Houston I went to Atlanta because we had 2 shows out with Felicia Deshay. Shout out to Felicia. Hey, let me tell you something. Felicia's my dog, right? And so I met Felicia, and she's eventually gonna be a guest up here, so that's why I can talk about it now. So I met Felicia like 6 months ago, August, right? She's never did comedy before. Only thing she was just a social media gal, right? And she's popular on social media, does very well. Hundreds of thousands of followers, so she does well on social media. But stepped into the arena of stand-up comedy 6 months ago. And the only way to describe her is this. And I told her this. I said, to me, you're LeBron James when he was a rookie. Like, everybody knew how great LeBron James could be. Mm-hmm. Everybody seen all the tools. Everybody seen all the hype. Everybody seen all that. But it took his mindset making him at least the second greatest player, just depending on who you talk to. at least the second greatest player to ever play the game. And I told her, you have the same thing. You have all the qualities, bro. She can sing. She does voices. That's how she got famous. She does a bunch of accents. She doesn't do like personate. She doesn't like impersonate a person. She just does accents. But their accents are so on point, from ranges of Vietnamese to Mexican to African to England. She jumps through these effortlessly, right? And then so 6 months. And I told her when I first met her, like we start talking, immediately. We connected. We're still to this day. I mean, we're probably tighter now than ever. But she was like, I don't know if I should do comedy. She wanted to be a singer, right? Wanted to be a fucking singer, dude. When I tell you, I've been doing comedy for 13 years now. I've seen so many people come and go. I've never seen somebody in 6 months, bro, be able to do the shit she can do on stage, dude. Like, in 6 months, I'd have bombed. And she's now she's on, she ain't even on tour. We're not even gonna call it going on tour. She's going around the country. So we're in Atlanta. And I don't understand how big she is on the internet, right? So we're in Atlanta in the green room, bro. Nothing but people with, I said the smallest person had like 200,000 followers. And I mean, legit, not the, he posts a picture, he got 200,000 followers, get 4 likes.
Right.
Like the actual has the fans and everything behind it. The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Married to Medicine. All these casts were all there for her. Really? Yeah, you're talking, been doing comedy 6 months, bro. And all these people are there just showing, yo. She goes up there and kills it for 40 minutes. And I'm like, so she has Houston next month. We have Birmingham. I'm not going to do Houston because I'm going to San Diego. But we have Houston next month, Birmingham after that. Like, and she started comedy in August, dude. I've been doing this fucking 13 years. And so I just wanted to make sure I gave her the biggest shout out in the world, because I want to clip that and make sure I shout that out. So next time, so when you see her, you met her, right? You met
I think
Felicia.
I did meet her.
Yeah.
So.
You came to open mic or something. She was there. So next time, it's like she's on a trajectory and a path that only most people can wish and dream to be on. And so I'm happy and fortunate to call her a friend and somebody who is allowing me to go along on the journey. So we're about to start going all around the country to tell jokes, and shit, who else can want any more than that? Okay, sorry, enough of that. What was you talking about?
Did you buy Christmas presents?
Hell no.
You didn't?
No, Christmas is for poor people. Somebody told me that. Somebody told me Christmas is for poor people and rich people. Mm-hmm. Who told me that?
I don't know.
Who told me?
I have no idea. I have no idea. So
I'm not poor enough to have Christmas, and I'm damn sure not rich enough to enjoy Christmas. So I'm lucky that both of my kids are the only grandkids. So I don't have to buy gifts because they got gifts coming from every direction.
And see, I say the same thing. Like, the grandparents go crazy for Christmas. So it's kind of like, well, y'all got it.
Thank y'all.
Yeah.
Because I love the fact that my daughters wake up to all these gifts and I don't even know what's in them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because her grandma, her honey, her abuela, which is, I don't know why we call them abuela. I don't know why we went Spanish on that side of the family. That shit is so funny to me. It's a bunch of black people talking about abuela and tati. And my tia. I'm like, we is black as shit. Why are we doing this? But
it's okay. It doesn't change the language. It still means the same thing.
Yeah, facts. It's just funny. And I think, so are you gonna do that when you become a grandmother? Would you change? Are you gonna be called mama? What you gonna be called?
Oh no, I don't want to talk about that.
Why not?
Because I don't want to think about that.
No. So see, that's why they came up with these names. Because they thought the same thing.
Well, I mean, I just feel like they evolve, like it went from, there's Gam Gam and Pop Pop and
That's what I remember.
And Meemaw.
What do you call your grandparents?
My mom is a Mimi.
Mimi.
My mom is Mimi.
What do you call her parents?
I just call them grandma.
Grandma, grandpa?
Never had a grandpa.
On either side?
I mean, no. I mean, like, no one. I had, like I was telling James earlier, like my grandparents were racist when they were alive. So,
are you black? Oh, they were racist against white people?
Against black people.
No, they were white.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Oh, and then I have only grandmas, but we call one of my grandmas Mommy, and we call her Mommy because my dad's mom passed at a young age. Mm-hmm. And so she became their mother, and everybody calls her mommy. Like, actually, a lot of people know mommy. Like, low-key, like, if you see this and you know who mommy is, that's my grandma. So we call one of my grannies mommy, and my other grandma.
See, I'm from the country. So we had, my great-grandmother was Mama Nez.
Okay.
We had Mama Nez, Uncle Jack, but then it wasn't even our uncle. We just called him Uncle Jack. He was just one of them dudes that's always in the family. So yeah, Mama Ned, Merle May, you know what I'm saying? Like names like that, like yeah, I was trying to think, but we call my grandmother's Momo and Papa. We do Momo and Papa. But my mom was like, I don't want to be no grandma. I ain't be no grandma. So my mom was like, my name Honey, and so that's her name. That's what
I've heard, like, you know, newer like G Paul and Mimi and me, you know, like new stuff.
Yeah, because they call
Gigi.
They call my granddad Gee-Dad.
Okay.
Gee-Dad. And I'm like, man, y'all gonna call me Papa.
I always wanted a Pawpaw though.
I want to be Papa.
I hate that's one of like Pawpaw. Life's joys that I'm never gonna experience is like a Pawpaw.
You never had a Pawpaw.
I love seeing my friends with their Pawpaw. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my grandma. Oh my gosh, my grandma, that is my heart. But like, I never had a Pawpaw.
Yeah, see, I love that. Pawpaw is like, and you gotta be from the country too to have a Pawpaw. You can't have no Pawpaw in no city. You know what I mean?
I feel like you gotta be good. I feel like granddad is country. Like, my granddad.
Hell no. That's city. I ain't hear granddad till I got him. Yeah, everybody where I'm from is Pawpaw, Momo, Papa. That's my Papa right there. Pop.
That's
your Meemaw. Where my Meemaw at? James, what you call you people? Oma Opa. Okay.
Okay, so my on my German side, they call their grandmother Kaka. Like they call them Kaka.
That's shit in Spanish, ain't it?
Not in German. In German, that's what they call their grandparents.
Kaka. That's not bad.
It was her Kaka Schultz.
Oh, that's a real German name too. Schultz is you're really white. Holy shit. Goddamn, Schultz. That's SS territory right there.
I guess. I feel like, I mean, is it? I don't know. I feel like being half German is better than just being like American white. Like I don't know. I mean, I guess every American.
I don't know how whiter you can get than German, fam.
I feel like you're like London is very white.
Nah, it'd be more Scandinavian countries. So like Switzerland.
Very white.
Yeah, Iceland.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Denmark.
Stop or we get canceled.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're gonna hate us in Switzerland.
Say this is racist.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna watch this in Switzerland. Like, turn this off. Put on a soccer game. Football. Speaking of, are you gonna go to World Cup?
No. Not a bone in my
James, are you going? Okay, so the World Cup, I seen the tickets, and you know Jerry's on crack, because it's $1,000 to go. He gets to decide the price. I hope not.
He sure
I'm sure he has. I'm sure he does, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I looked at the prices for every other stadium, and nobody is as high as AT&T's. Jerry is we have semifinal, right? I'm talking about the group stage.
I ain't gonna lie, I might be out there with an ice chest selling water bottles.
That's the way to go. That's the way to go. I want to see if
there on that bridge between AT&T and the other side of 30.
You know what'd be cool?
Ice cold water, ice cold beer.
Because they don't do this anywhere in the world. They don't tailgate. That's an American thing.
Okay.
So I want to see if we bring like tailgating to this, because that's an American activity. In England, you go to the game and then you
see. And I'm not gonna lie, I've always wanted to. I am going to one day. I'm going to buy land for a parking lot. Like I really want a parking lot. Like parking lots. Oh, it's so many places in Houston.
Let's create a list. Top 3 random great investments. Number 1
for me,
parking lot. Go ahead.
I want a parking lot.
You already started it.
I want a laundromat.
Mm-hmm.
And parking lot, laundromat. I don't know. Honestly, I mean, top 3 great investments. I guess I'll say a food truck, because I'm going to get a food truck. So I'll say a laundromat, a parking lot, food truck.
Okay, because I like that parking lot thing, because I've seen people rack in
Oh my goodness.
Thousands.
In Houston, they're going crazy with parking lots.
And you talking, especially close to that AT&T state. What a lot of people do though, and I was talking to the guys, is what you do is you go to a business that's located around there. Be like, hey man, let me use your parking lot on game day. I'll give you this amount of money, whatever, and we'll make sure everything's, copacetic. And I'll talk that he was like, because I went to the Ranger game and they were partnering with some warehouse. He was like, bro, I just got to give them a little cut and then everything else is ours. And we split it together. And I'm like, you don't got to park no cars. You don't do nothing. So the parking lot is good.
Lynn had parking lots on Alameda, like around Turkey Leg Hut.
Mm-hmm.
So even when, if like Turkey Leg Hut was closed or there wasn't things operating, Alameda is a very busy street. And so people were paying to park in this parking lot every single day.
And you're not
so
there.
he didn't have to, like, he would literally just call the guy and be like, hey, you know what we make on the parking lot this week? And they would like send the money.
I've heard about laundromats too. My girl was just talking about laundromats. And I was like, that's another good one. You know what I liked? These fucking playgrounds, these indoor playgrounds.
Those are cool, but I don't want nothing to do with that.
And the only reason I say this is it's low maintenance. We're not talking mechanicals. I'm not talking about the ones that you gotta fix up. I'm talking about the ones you just gotta clean.
It's too many liabilities for me.
You sign them papers. That's what waivers for.
That's true.
That's
but
why you have.
One thing people don't understand is even if you sign waivers, you can still sue people.
Yeah, you can, but it's really hard once you sign the waiver.
But I've also just wanted to purchase like a random piece of land, and then because I've had family members that do this, like literally built houses on land, and then a freeway is coming through there, and they're like, we'll give you 600,000. My family's like, nope. All right, we'll give you $1 million. My family's like, nope. Like, all right, we'll give you $4 million. My family's still like, nope. Like, so I've always wanted to just like look to where there's like developing.
You can do that through city councils.
Yeah. I want a piece of land and buy it for, maybe like 30, 40 grand. And then, eventually 10, 20 years later.
You don't find no 34 grand now, but.
It depends on the area.
You would have to go like out.
Yeah.
Because the places I'm looking.
No, I'm not talking about a place that's already developing.
No, I know. I know
exactly.
They're turning 917, which is in Mansfield. They're turning that into a 4-lane road.
Okay.
And right now, there's lots out there for sale that's crazy, but it's like 100,000. It's not, but it's huge plots and huge land. And once they turn that into a 4-lane road, but I
mean, 10 years ago, there were lots in Como that were like 13 grand.
For sure.
That are 130,000
I was
now.
just about to say, it was that little boom that hit like 6 years ago.
And that shit
if
made me sick.
you didn't buy a house before then I'm sorry.
It made me sick.
I'm sorry.
But I remember looking at the time, I just wasn't financially literate enough to go through that process. But I remember being like, oh, wow, like this is cheap. I was like, somebody should buy this. I knew I didn't have what I needed to purchase it, but I'm like, somebody should. And
what I got sick was when Bitcoin dropped to 30 grand. I told my homeboy, I said, let's split one. Let's just buy one and split it. It was back when, I don't know when it happened. Like it was when shit was really going under. And then 6 months later, it was like at 90,000. And I was like, bro. We could have, you know what I mean? That quick. But I mean, that's just watching trends. Did you see that Kalshi app? You see that Kalshi shit?
Wait. What are your top 3?
Mine would be, I'm into like land development.
Okay.
Because I'm fuck with construction. So land development is big to me. Like taking a plot of land, putting the water in there, putting the sewer in there, and then selling it to a housing developer.
Okay.
That's my number one goal dream, is to do that 5-6 times a year.
Okay.
Investments. Weirdly enough, gold. Buying gold. A lot of people don't do that. You can buy gold at a bank. You go to a bank and you take a portion of your check and say, hey, give me 5% of gold, 5%, whatever it is. And I didn't know you did it at a bank. I didn't know that. I thought everything was online, like a Robinhood type shit. I had a older white guy tell me that, and he was like,
well, I've actually been looking for quarters that were made before 1967, and I found one the other day, and it wasn't. It was like right after the mark. It was a dirty, dusty ass quarter, but I have been looking for those quarters, and I have like I'm gonna like just I've been paying attention to quarters that were made before.
Yeah, any kind of like. Okay, I'm staying away. I'm trying to not go too much into the money part as far as like buying U.S. currency, just because eventually, in my opinion, U.S. currency, once you become a multiplanetary system, once you expand past I don't know, because I think the dollar's going to lose its weight eventually once they realize there's no gold to back it. Cryptocurrency, I think, is the.
I mean, but I already have crypto.
But I think, but I'm just saying, like, but for people that don't have it.
Okay.
Another thing is go on AI, the Chat GTP or whatever, GPT, and that's what I did the other day. Was like, give me 4 businesses that I could start right away.
But you only gave me 2 investments. What is the third?
What did I say?
You said land development.
Lando, crypto, and
land development.
What did I say?
Gold. Oh, gold. Yeah, land development, gold, and crypto.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'm always investing in some kind of more money.
Right.
I know. I do like Roth IRAs. Those are good to have that a lot of black people do not know about. Like when you SP 500, all those investing in that stuff.
I want to invest in the stock market. I mean, I already am like a little invested, but to me, it's like the stock market is for like rich people. Like, Wall Street Trapper, the Master Investor, people like that. They look at them and they want to do what they, say start with $25, start with $50, and that's cool for the long game. But I just feel like if I had $100,000 and I didn't know what to do with it, I would 100% put it into the stock market. It's something that I knew that it was going to increase. You know what I'm saying? But like for me to just be like, okay, let me put this $100 in here. I do that, but for the most part, I'm not trying to come up off the stock market.
So if you go look at most people's portfolios, as far as Forbes goes or something like that, and you say, hey, where's most of their assets? I don't care who you are. You're not a billionaire if you don't have at least like 33% in the stocks. At least. You know what I mean? Most billionaires' monies are in stock options.
Right, but I feel like they didn't become billionaires from that.
Yeah. It's a lot of it. Okay, so just because you make your cash, say A-list blows up, right? Your money will, granted, you'll make money from that, but that's not where your money is going to be really made. Your money is going to be made in the houses that you buy from that, the investments that you take from that. That's where your real fortune is made. Now, for you to get to that up, that's where A-list comes in. But once you're at that up, that's when that diversifying the portfolio has to happen, right? Or it will be another level.
But that's what I'm saying. At that point, I'll be rich when it gets up. That's what I'm saying. Like, but
you'll be rich, but you can lose rich.
Right.
You want wealth, and wealth is where the stock comes in. Wealth is where assets come in.
Absolutely.
I have this painting on my wall that every year appreciates in $100,000. I have a baseball card that, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what rich people have. Rich people have items. A lot of like the Perot Museum. All these people, these are artifacts he probably owned. You know what I'm saying? And was like, yo, let me put it into a museum because I have all these cool artifacts that I own already. All these things that are increasing in value. You go to LeBron James, I guarantee he has more than just basketball that makes his money. If you look at it, he probably has this painting, this car, this and
endorsements, though.
You know what I'm saying? Endorsements, but more than endorsements, just like things that appreciate in value that you never have to touch.
Yeah, assets.
You know what I'm saying? But just depending on what type of assets is what I'm talking about. Even like the baseball cards and the basketball rookie cards, bro. These are selling for like $3 million, and people are buying them for like $100. And so just like understanding what to invest into is important because, like, I mean, what you said online was crazy, but it's true though. How you said, black people are for the most part poor,
right?
And yes, there are black people who are cash rich, right? Or they have cash, right? But that's what we're talking about is the assets, the diversifying.
Right.
If you lost that cash, bro, if that house burnt down and all that cash you had went away, like you would be broke. You would be back to zero instead of saying, no, I have this investment, this portfolio. I have this sitting over here. This is appreciating in value every year. And then by the time I turn 60, I have this Roth that's just going to drop.
Right.
And I don't have to pay taxes because I waited till I was 60.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And so there were some people that understood what I was saying, and like shout out to those people. And then there's the people that always want to argue and disagree, like, oh, well, of course, black people have the biggest spending power. Yes. And that's why black people are the poorest on paper. At the end of the day, just because you have money to spend doesn't mean that you're rich. It doesn't mean that you're wealthy. It is in the assets. The money, the wealth is in the assets. And so when our family members die, we sell all of the assets. We give the assets to the bank. We don't pay the taxes. You can't will Jordans off to your children. That is not worth shit. You can't will seafood boils off to your children. We don't have life insurance policies. I'm so tired of seeing people die and create these GoFundMes. A life insurance policy can be anywhere from $40 to $60 a month, and that will pay to bury you and give your children some money when you die. And that is really how wealth is transferred through insurance policies, through CDs, through homes that are passed down. That is how people love to say, oh, I'm trying to create generational wealth. I'm trying to create generational wealth. And they don't even know what generational wealth means or consists of. But as long as we can continue to consume, which is why I said I don't go crazy for Christmas. I'm not a consumer. I am building something. You know what I mean? So when I'm 50, when I'm 60, I don't have to get a part-time job at Quick Trip. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So just,
and there's nothing wrong with that.
Just because you have the money to consume doesn't mean that you're rich or that you have money. We see it all the time. People, NFL players, rappers, whoever, restaurant owners going from millions of dollars down to zero because they just they spend all the money off.
Cash and bad investments will make you lose money quicker than anything else.
Investments. I mean, when you invest, you're going to have bad investments. You're going to lose sometimes.
What I've been told is 10%. 10% of it, if you invest into like 100 things and 10% of them work, that's a good investment. You're good at investing.
That's why I love The Richest Man in Babylon. That's one of my favorite books. That's like one of the books that I read when I started reading, and it really does like break that down to you, how to create, you know what I'm saying, systems and wealth. Like this much goes here, this much goes here, and this much goes here, and then you just keep.
That's why them white people be killing each other for that life insurance.
Yeah. And homes too, though. Homes, all of that. Like that's one thing I can say, and I hate it. It's dark, it's morbid, but white people literally are like, oh, when mom dies, when dad dies, you know what I mean?
We rich.
It's
rich.
It's morbid, but that's a real thing. And so when our family members die, we don't have anything because y'all spent all your money. Oh, you only live once. You can't take it with you when you die, right? And then your children are stuck with nothing once you're gone because you didn't buy shit.
My mom has the best saying as far when it comes to money. She's like, it's not about what you make, it's how much you spend. I was like, that's true. So it don't matter how much money you make. It's how much you spend and how much you save. That determines how much money you have. Because you can make $2 million a year, but if you spend $1,999,000 a year, you ain't gonna have no money. That don't matter. But if you make $65,000 a year, but you save $45,000 a year, you know what I'm saying? That's obviously a tough thing to do, but you're going to have more money than the guy who's saving $1 out of the $2 million. You know what I mean?
I think the biggest thing with generational wealth or just creating wealth in general, though, is like passing down information. Because there's poor people in every community. It's not just black people.
Facts.
But one of the things that is the most important is passing down information, passing down knowledge, because you can die. You know what I'm saying? Leave your children $3 million. But if you don't give them the proper information and the tools to maintain that $3 million, it's gone. It's over with.
That's why people who win the lottery go broke.
Or even if you don't have the money, but you have the knowledge, pass that information to your children. You know what I mean? Like there's even been times where I've been like, if I don't make it out of the situation that I'm in, my children and my nephews and stuff like that, I've given them the tools and the information and the resources that they need to succeed. So I've heard people in the Asian community say that their elders are okay living with the fact that they might not be the people that reap the benefits to their labor, that they put in the work for the generations after them to be okay. And that's just a part of it. But you got to have some sort of something to pass down, not just passing down like
most wealth isn't built through the first generation.
Right.
That's very rare that the first generation sees the larger
the fruits
part
to the labor.
Exactly right. Sam Walton had billions, right? But it's not as big as it is now. You see what I'm saying? Like the money he started with, the money he had for 40 years is nothing compared to the last 30 years. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, wealth is Walt Disney. Disney started out. You know what I mean? Like you need a company to be around 100 years is what I was like, the companies that have been around 100 years, those are the motherfuckers with money. The ones that's, this company's been around 10 years.
I don't know, bro. Though the Chick-fil-A and Cane's though went crazy.
They did go crazy.
Oh,
they did go crazy.
And there was an interview. I can't find it. I think it was removed from YouTube. Oh, Buc-ee's. Jesus.
Went crazy.
But the owner and founder of Chick-fil-A literally has like wealth building courses and classes that his successors have to take in order to receive that. You know what I'm saying? Be the next in line. And the ones that want to do it. The ones that don't. But he literally has them learning like how to
Chick-fil-A is as much money as they made, they're still bigger than McDonald's.
You said it's bigger than McDonald's? No. Oh, not bigger than?
No.
Well, I don't think Chick-fil-A is as global as McDonald's.
That's my point.
Like McDonald's is in
been around
China. It's in France. In France, it's called McDo.
So as big as Chick-fil-A is, you're stupid. As big as Chick-fil-A is, it needs the time.
Yeah, but who gives a fuck if they're not as big as McDonald's? Like, fuck.
See, you got to.
McDonald's is invested in real estate. McDonald's made their money off of real estate. It wasn't even really burgers like that.
No, at all. They're the largest real estate company in the world or America.
That's what I'm saying.
America, did you heard that, James? They're like their largest real estate company in America.
I mean, Chick-fil-A, I don't know what their portfolio looks like. But
it can't fuck with McDonald's
for chicken sandwiches and chicken nuggets. God damn.
My boy said, because did you watch the McDonald's movie?
Yeah, I think so.
When he was like, fuck the store, buy the land,
right?
And then now you have to pay rent to me on the land. Then I make money on the profit. Then I make money on your franchise fees. So now I'm making money through 3 different ways from one store. I was like, bro, that's why McDonald's is where McDonald's is. It got shit to do with them fucking dino nuggets that fucking taste like cardboard.
They do taste like cardboard. McDonald's
They're not real nuggets.
Like
we can talk about it.
No. But I did read that they put something in their grease, like some sort of toxic chemical in their grease to make it last longer so they don't have to dump it as fast. And the FDA has approved this. Now, the FDA doesn't care about you getting cancer or a sickness or a disease if it doesn't happen immediately. But if there's a long-term effect, that doesn't matter. With the FDA, it only matters how quickly it happens. Yes. And no one is going to invest the money. The FDA is not going to do it. McDonald's isn't going to do it. The consumer's not going to do it to see what those long-term effects of putting those chemicals in that grease. There's something that keeps the French fries yellow. That's a chemical that does that.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I did see that.
Like they're not supposed to be like that.
I need to find whatever grease they putting in there to make you last longer.
Why? You ain't cooking shit. You ain't cooking nothing.
James got it. You'll get in a second.
No, I don't get it. But does it have anything to do with what you were talking about earlier? Where you said that word is too aggressive? Why did you say that?
Well, I mean, no, you just want grease.
Why did you say you don't like that again?
Okay. We got time? Okay, we'll do it. You got like 5 minutes. We'll do it.
And we got more than 5 minutes?
Yeah, we'll wrap.
Tell me, why did you hate it again?
Okay. You got to go back to let me go back to the joke. Okay, number one, you said there's a chemical they put in the grease to make you last longer. I need a chemical to help me make me last longer sexually.
They have that already, loser.
But you missed the joke. Okay?
Yeah,
it was the joke. There was the thing.
Yeah, but it was like they have that already.
That was me and James' joke right there. All right. So now I guess we could talk about that real quick. All right. I wanted to touch on this. Talking about how, it's almost talking about how you talking about like marketing, like what you use color wise, what you use, words matter, right?
Yes, but this didn't fall under words matter, did it?
I'm making it.
Okay.
I'm making it. It's going to come around. It's going to go
you said this.
I want the grease to make me last longer?
No, you said you don't like when a woman says.
Yeah, words matter.
Okay.
That's the point. Words matter. Because how you describe something. Okay, so that's why she's laughing, because it's so funny to her. Okay, so how you describe something matters. Okay, let me break it down. Okay, let me sit up so I can fucking really break this shit down. Okay, how you describe things, how your words, how you say things about things matters, right? Like how you view things will come out through the way you express it. So,
I'm sorry.
And this thought actually came from a sexual, right? If a guy comes to you, ladies, and he's like, can I give you some wee-wee? You would be like, that would be your face. Right? You would look like that. You would be like, what? No, I don't know.
Get
fucking wee-wee.
Get the fuck out of my face, Stanley.
Get the fuck out of my way, Stanley. Like, there would be no, like, you would dry up. It would, if anything, your pussy would run back into your body even further. Okay. If a man came up to you and said, do you want some wee-wee? Okay. Why? Because how you describe things matters. Okay. So if you hear wee-wee, what's the first thing you gonna think? little, small, not fun to play with.
Childish.
This is kiddish. Nah, I'm not doing that.
Not fun to play with. It's crazy.
But if a man come up to you and was like, hey, man, you want this long log? You were like,
no.
Damn.
No,
okay.
that's still not it.
It's a no.
Still
but
not it.
But in your head, you didn't go small, right? That's not where your head went. You went in a positive way.
No.
You went more, okay, he said stupid things, but at least he got a log. You see what I'm saying? Like,
yuck.
So
no, just say this dick like you were talking about before.
Yeah, okay, I didn't want to say that though. Because I wanted to leave it for this pussy. Okay, ladies. I don't want you to tell me if I want some, or ask me to come get some pussy, or do I want some pussy?
Why?
Because it's too aggressive.
Why?
The word is too aggressive. I don't want, to me, if a girl come up to you and like, hey, come get this pussy, I just feel like you should be smoking cigarettes outside with like you've been changing oil, like your hands.
So this
black.
is a question that I want people to answer then under the comments. Is
Please
saying
do.
This pussy too aggressive?
It's too
aggressive.
aggressive.
Is it a turn off?
Now, if we're having sex, that's different.
Okay.
We're having sex in the moment.
But
say whatever
But apparently
you want.
Kris doesn't like for somebody to say.
Nah, we had a restaurant, and you like, I can't wait for you to come home and get this pussy. Okay.
What do you want her to say? Big goddess?
Yeah, like, no, just make it sound softer. Like, I don't want something that sounds like it should be fixing a carburetor. I want something softer.
Okay.
I don't want, hey, come get this pussy, boy. That's what I hear when I hear come get this pussy.
Leslie Jones, is that what you see? Like,
I see like this rough
some
ass, this rough face having just, you want this pussy? And you're like, oh, nah, I'm good. But if you're like, hey, do you want to come bite this delicious cookie? Yeah. Who the fuck
I
don't
just
like
feel
cookies?
like men that I know would be like, delicious cookie.
Like, no, they would not. They'd be like, okay, I like it. If they don't know you, though. They can't know you, mind you. So if you
get this delicious cookie.
Come get this delicious cookie. What man don't want a delicious cookie?
Or
a warm,
you can say like, when I see you, I'm going to put this on you.
I'm gonna put no, thank you.
And I really don't even want to say it on camera.
Exactly, because it's too aggressive.
I don't want to say it on
camera. It's too aggressive. That's my point. It's too aggressive.
It just depends on the man.
No. Nobody does.
Now I gotta ask somebody.
Yeah, because if you,
besides
you,
you,
call him when you leave here and be like, "Hey, I'm about to come give you this pussy." He gonna be like, "Wait, what you? Oh, no, I gotta work."
Okay, wait, no, where you at? Where you at? So I don't
call him and ask him, because he gonna say yeah, but I'm saying
exactly.
But that doesn't mean he's not thinking what I'm thinking, because men don't want it so easy. Like
but I'm saying if we've been messing around for 3 or 4 years, and I'm like,
that's my point. We've already been messing around. It's different. That's the whole. I'm saying we just met. Not just met.
What about this ass?
Talking.
Is this ass still too aggressive? Like, I'm trying to come sit this ass on you. Is that still too aggressive?
Nah, that's not bad.
Okay, it's just the P word that you don't like.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's just like
you just don't like the word.
No, that's not true. Because if you said, "Come put this box on me," I wouldn't want that either. Yeah. Vagina. If you said, "Hey, I'm gonna put this vagina on you," no, thank you. I'm good. It just, I don't know. It doesn't sound inviting.
So wait. So words matter.
Words fucking matter, bro. So how you talk about your people, your private part, whatever. How you talk about your friends? Oh, these my niggas here. These my niggas here. That's just too aggressive. It's too aggressive. Why can't they be your friends? This is my bitch here. These my bitches. What? These are your friends. Why are you calling them bitches and niggas? And
I don't like for a man to refer as a woman as like, this is my bitch.
It's my
like,
bitch. It's so because you are hearing how they think about this person.
Ooh,
because words matter. So how you talk about your pussy, how you talk about your dick, how you talk about your girl, how you talk about your friends, how you talk about your job, how you talk about your car. This piece of shit. And in your head, guess what that motherfucker gonna be? A piece of shit. Man, I got rid of this piece of shit. I hate this fucking car. Man, I hate this car. And then as soon as you get in the car, guess what? You naturally gonna be like, man, fuck this car.
But that might really be how you feel.
But that's the thing though. Like, you don't need to like beat something up. You know what I mean? Because maybe you're only in that car Because hey man, I'm trying to get this off the ground. Nah, this ain't a piece of shit. This my step one to get to my step two. Now okay, bad. Now I can respect that. Nah, this is my starter home. That's why starter home is a good word. Why? Because hey, this is showing it's the beginning. It's not my mansion. It's my starter home.
I do like the word starter home, but
positive
I can't
way to, it's a positive
stand the starter home.
Oh yeah, facts. But it's a positive reinforcement that comes when you talk about your business. It's not bad. Ew, stay away from nowhere fucking bad.
Okay.
It's great. It's the best I've ever had. Just the best you ever had. Not only is the best you ever had, it's gonna be the best thing for you.
This is gonna be the best you ever had.
See what I'm saying? You can't even say it. Why?
Because I don't want my people hearing me say that. That's why. If the cameras was off, I would say it. And then I would be like, do you still not like the word?
But see that with the fact that you gotta be like, no, don't say that out loud.
It's so vulgar.
It's too much.
It is vulgar.
It's too much. Let's bring back softer women. We don't need you can just tell me to come get it. I know what you're talking about. I need that dick.
What about the word coochie?
That sounds even worse.
Okay.
That sounds dirty.
Okay.
Like when
I'm
I hear
just
coochie, because if a girl say, "Come get this coochie,"
so she should just put the cat emoji. Nothing else. Put the cat emoji.
Perfect.
Come get this
what about
cat
the water
emoji.
I like the water.
Come get this water emoji.
The squirt. Just put the water. That's all you gotta do. Put the squirt. James know, because James know. You see the little water, you like, oh shit. That make you happier than if a girl sends you a cat. You know what I'm saying? You be like,
well,
okay.
You said something about bringing things into fruition with the words that you use.
Facts.
And the tongue is very powerful. It's very powerful. But I feel like there are some things that no matter how good you speak on it, it's just going to be what it is.
Very true. I can say I don't want to die all I want, and you're still going to die. So I agree with that to a certain extent. But I'm talking about things that may not be things that may be 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Things that are up in the air. Not I'm going to die because we already know it's 100% going one way. But I'm going to die. I'm not going to die today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you can talk things out and be like, okay, maybe not. Oh, man, I hate this fucking shirt. I hate this jacket. You know, maybe you just got to work out a little bit. And then the shirt started fitting a little better. And that's what I had to do. You know, my fat ass. Oh, I did get back in the gym.
Okay, but see how you even say, though, my fat ass.
My
fat ass.
Well, yeah, exactly right. But you know what that's going to do to me? One, every time I look at myself on camera, I'm be like, this fat motherfucker here, right?
Not me.
Yeah, you're not small.
Hell, you know what? Here he goes again being a hater. Damn, Kris, I never knew you were a hater, but you're from Fort Worth, so it makes sense.
No, I'm from Louisiana.
Okay. Even more makes sense. Hateful people. Hateful.
See, now you're going to see me as a hater now when you look at me. You got to say I'm a great guy.
But yeah, you talk about yourself. You say you're fat.
I do, but in a way that is going to motivate me, because I know me calling myself fat doesn't make me sad. It makes me motivated. It's like, oh yeah, who fat?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I put on some pounds, and last night I was like, I want some ice cream, and I just was like, yeah, but you've been talking about how fat you are, and so instead of eating ice cream, I ate a piece of toast and some blueberries.
Why? Because you talk shit about it. Because words matter.
No, my figure matters.
Yeah, with the words behind your figure too.
Not happy about it.
Why? I think you look great.
Thank you.
James, she look great. She looks great.
Thanks, guys.
Maybe the dress.
What's your piece of advice?
I guess. Okay, I'm gonna just keep rolling.
Fine.
Do you want to do first?
No,
you want me to go first?
Yeah, what's your piece of advice?
All right, yeah, y'all know how we rock. End of every episode, piece of advice. Some of you tell your younger self, some of you just tell yourself right now. Some of you need to know. My piece of advice kind of rolled in what we were just talking about. Words matter. Words matter. Speak positivity into everything that you do. Do not be a negative Nancy. Nobody likes negative people, bro. You're the worst person in the world if every time you come around me and you drain my positive energy. Because, these, oh my God, it fucking annoys the shit out of me when people are all day. Like, be positive. Like, nothing's that bad. I guarantee you, nothing is that bad, right? And so instead of saying, man, this is the worst, this is horrible, it's just another obstacle I got to get over. You know what I mean? Because once you start talking about things like that, you stop becoming negative. Stuff stops becoming, oh, this is too much. I can't handle this. I just need to gather myself and I can handle anything that's thrown at me. Is a better way to say I can't handle it. Because once you say I can't handle this, guess what? It's going to become overwhelming. You've already set yourself up for failure. Speak positivity and positivity will follow.
That's good. My piece of advice would be stay out of situations that kill your spirit. I don't care if it's a job. I don't care if it's a relationship, a family member. If it is killing and draining your spirit in 2026, step away from it. That's it.
No, that's good. That's good. Because, I mean, you're it's kind of the same thing. You know what I mean? That's if there's things that are tearing you down, get away from it. Be positive about it, but get away from it. Protect your peace.
Right.
That's
right.
a good one. Good job, Alex. On the spot, too.
Had to remove myself from things that was killing my spirit.
Making me sad.
Yeah. Not even just confusing you. You know, you're just like, should I be doing this? Am I doing the right thing? Like, that's like spiritual.
It slows you down. Yeah. That will slow you down.
Yeah. Deregulates your nervous system, all that. Makes you angry and yell at your kids and stuff like that.
I yell at them anyway. Fuck them kids. I love my kids. Sometimes. Depends. What's today? Yeah, I love them today. All right. Want to thank y'all again for checking out Over the Head podcast with me, Kris Gardner, and my co-host,
Alexandria K.
It's been episode 4. We absolutely loved y'all. I want to thank our producer. Our producer, the A1. Best producer in the world. Give it up for James. Man, the live audience went crazy for that. Man, we're going to have guests coming up. We're going to have so many more things. Make sure you keep checking in, tuning out to the Over the Head podcast with Kris Gardner and
Alexandria K.
And James, he said it. I don't know if y'all heard it, but he said it. All right, man. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Keep watching, like, subscribe, follow, comment, just to help us go up, and we're going to keep going.